You ready?
Yes.
What's today's date?
June 5th, 2020.
June 5th, 2020. And this is supposedly the biggest protest in history or something? Or period in time ever?
Across the country.
Across the country. We are getting ready to protest. I think there's been a protest every day the last week. This whole week has just been protest. And it's our turn. Let's see, Lewis texted me back. He said he's outside. All right, we gotta go. So we're walking to City Hall. And look, I'm pretty sure they graffitied all of this like the first night of the protests. No, Lewis, it hasn't.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Not this much.
You follow it.
No, let's go and listen. They don't get this extra
your move. Don't allow no one to get in front of you. That's why I wouldn't let him have this. This is given by one of my brothers, one of my father figures of this struggle. And I can't give up the mic to you. I give up the mic to any of you. Because you out here with not politicians. We're not politicians. And with all humbleness and respect, anybody want to speak.
Where are we right now?
City Hall. Doing a good thing.
Doing a good thing at City Hall. More knowledge! More power! More knowledge! More knowledge! More knowledge!
You know where she's going. Don't come home. You're gonna learn.
What did you think?
It's beautiful. What did you think?
I thought it was really interesting. I'm really hoping that we can like keep it up, like having people like pay attention to like what's going on. So I guess we'll see. I'm assuming more people are gonna protest this weekend.
How's it look down there?
It's actually pretty peaceful.
Oh, right on.
Yes.
What do you say?
Thank you. So, my final thoughts on going to a protest yesterday by Simba are that I think that they're really important. I'm glad that I went. I hope that people continue to protest. It's funny, like 3 minutes into standing there, the police were like up on this ledge, like watching us all, and I just felt kind of dumb. Not dumb being there, but like dumb that like they probably weren't taking us seriously. And that led me to kind of understand like rioting. Like I'm like, oh, like you feel like you're standing here and you're like not doing anything. So the next best thing to get someone's attention is to start like breaking stuff. And like I understand like people have been like trying to peacefully protest and it hasn't really gotten anywhere. So now I understand the rioting. The looting, on the other hand, not as much, but rioting for sure. On, like, you know, feeling, maybe me kind of feeling like I wasn't doing enough being there, but I think we actually were. Like, just the fact that there were like a ton of people around, we couldn't be ignored, and even if we weren't always chanting something, we were taking up a lot of space. One thing that I didn't get on video was there was this lady that started kind of being mean, and then everyone in the crowd started chanting like, no hate, no hate, because that like wasn't the point of being there. The point being there was to unify. And I liked that someone made that a point. He's like, even though everyone's here and they have different views, you know, we're all here together, we're all here to come together as one. So I really liked that. I wouldn't be able to sit back and not go to a protest at all during this time. I just felt like I needed to make sure that I did my part. And, oh, people keep saying this is not a moment, it's a movement. So this is not going anywhere. This is real change that's going to happen, and I'm excited to see it. I've never once thought that I was better than a black person. I've always thought that everyone deserves to be treated equal, and that's actually why I went. Not because I felt bad or guilty, but because I was like, this is something that I really feel passionate about, and I can't let it get by me without having actually done something. So yeah, hopefully you are taking a stance, you are speaking out, you are donating, you are protesting, you are trying to look down inside yourself and think about why you might not have cared as much before, or why it's still hard for some people to not care right now. Because that's where the real change needs to come from. It needs to start with us. Thanks for watching.